Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Alas, and in this video we are reviewing the Cold Steel Spartan. This is a modern day version of the Kopis sword or kukri blade shape, and we're going to see exactly what this has to offer to find out if it is right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. Also, before we get started, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos helping you upgrade your own everyday carry. With that being said, let's cut into it. This Cold Steel Spartan comes in with an impressive overall length of 10.5 inches. The blade measures in at 4.5 inches, comprised of Os 10A steel that has a stone wash finish. The handle design on this is similar to that of a Kopis sword, so it really locks your hand into place, preventing it from sliding up and of course sliding out, and from moving it from any sort of harder materials. This features grivery handle scales that have a light to medium texture. I personally really enjoy them because they don't shred your pockets coming in and out for repeated EDC use. On the inside of this knife, there's some stainless steel liners that certainly help with the overall construction. It also comes in with a hefty overall weight of 9.14 ounces. Opening this knife is done via the classic Cold Steel thumb disc, and this provides you with a couple different options to get this knife out into use. Of course, you can use your thumb to slowly or quickly open it, but this can also act as a wave deploy feature, meaning that when you pull it out of your pocket, it will snag on the pocket, opening it very, very quickly. Locking this knife into place is the Demco Triad lock, and what I like is that it takes your original Grandpappy's backlock knife and upgrades it, being able to carry hundreds of pounds onto this lock, making it very strong and robust. Carrying this around is done via a black pocket clip. Now, it does come with two of them in the box, at least mine did, for ambidextrous carry, and as a lefty, I really appreciate that. And a subtlety I really enjoy is that there's no markings on the pocket clip, so it's very covert in your pocket. Towards the back end, we also have a lanyard hole, which is certainly not a bad option with this knife. Some things I really enjoy about this Cold Steel Spartan are the numerous grips. You can choke all the way up to the front for detailed cutting tasks or even comfortable carving tasks using this area here as a choil, if you will. It also protects the fingers quite good for any sort of slicey, dicey work, and in tactical situations, it's very easy to extract out of organic medium because of this handle design. Obviously, I will remind you that this is a folding knife and not an actual full-on kukri. You want to use this knife for its intended purposes, because trust me, you do not want to risk having to deal with GSM warranty team. That being said, it also has a strong flat area, but comes to a nice hollow grind, thin edge. Very sharp for any sort of slicey dicey cutting board use. Some of you may be interested in this knife but hesitant because of that large recurve, and resharpening it may prove to be difficult. I assure you it is not that hard. You can use stones or a Spyderco sharp maker to easily access that recurved edge. I also really enjoy the swedge here that adds to the functional beauty of this knife, and it's very robust, so I have no problem torquing on any sort of zip ties and any other hard to use tasks. The handle is very comfortable in a variety of grips, and I really enjoy how it does not want to leave your hand. It also has this puño back here that you can use to hammer in tent stakes or as a less lethal means of self-protection if you had to use this knife in that way. Some things to be considerate of with this knife is that it is very thick. So if you're having this in your pocket with your phone, you're definitely going to have minimal room to access that pocket. It's also quite heavy, again, coming in at 9.14 ounces. This is not the most light knife for everyday carry. However, I believe the trade-off on that is an extremely versatile blade that you can use for everyday carry, zipping through cardboards, chopping, carving for outdoor tasks, and this absolutely makes an amazing self-defense tool for personal protection. At the time of this review, you can find this Cold Steel Spartan for around 75 bucks, and I think that's tremendous value for the amount of versatility you get with this blade. They also have recently come out with a full flat grind serrated version that I can imagine has some great cutting capabilities. However, for everyday carry, I personally would prefer and recommend that plain edge version. And at the time of this review, I believe there's still some available, but they have a signature series Lynn Thompson version that has smooth green scales and a fully serrated blade. But that comes in at $275. It is sporting S35 VN, I believe. Unless you're a real serious fan or collector, that would be worth it for you. However, I would really recommend the $75 so you can beat on it and have fun with it and not have to worry about ruining a limited edition piece. Do me a favor and let me know what are your thoughts on the Cold Steel Spartan in the comment section down below. Do you prefer this, the Recon, or the AK-47? Also, what other gear would you love to see reviewed here on the channel? While you're there, make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you are the first to know of new reviews helping you upgrade your own everyday carry. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern to get a behind-the-scenes look at the testing process, updates on gear giveaways, and interactive polls. With that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. Thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.